Welcome back, my viewers, to another chilling exploration into the darkest corners of our world. Tonight we venture into the unsettling realm of science gone wrong, where the pursuit of knowledge collides with the supernatural. Our destination, a haunted particle accelerator, a place where the very fabric of reality seems to fray at the edges. Prepare yourselves, dear viewers, for we are about to descend into a maelstrom of eerie tales and unexplained phenomena. Imagine, if you will, a colossal structure of steel and concrete, a monument to human ingenuity now left to decay. Once it was a beacon of scientific progress, a place where the brightest minds gathered to unlock the secrets of the universe. Now, it stands as a silent witness to the passage of time, its grandeur faded, its purpose forgotten. This, my friends, is the husk of what was once a state-of-the-art particle accelerator. It was a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ambition and curiosity. But now, it is a relic, a ghost of its former self, shrouded in mystery and neglect. Vines snake through cracks in the walls, their tendrils reaching into the shadows like grasping claws. Nature has begun to reclaim this place, its relentless growth a stark contrast to the man-made structures it envelops. The once sterile environment of scientific exploration is now a tangled web of greenery and decay. Rust eats away at the metal, a sickly orange against the cold grey concrete. The corrosion is a slow, creeping death, a reminder of the relentless march of time. Every rusted beam and corroded pipe tells a story of neglect and abandonment. Dust coats every surface, thick and undisturbed, a testament to the years of abandonment. It blankets the remnants of equipment and furniture, a silent witness to the passage of time. Each particle of dust is a fragment of history, a tiny piece of the story of this forgotten place. The air hangs heavy, thick with the silence of forgotten experiments and the weight of unseen eyes. It's as if the very walls are holding their breath, waiting for something to break the stillness. The silence is oppressive, a tangible presence that presses down on you. A chill wind whistles through the broken windows, carrying with it the whispers of the past. The wind seems to speak of the people who once worked here, their hopes and dreams now scattered like leaves in the breeze. It's a haunting melody, a reminder of what once was and what could have been. The faint hum of electricity, long since disconnected, seems to vibrate in the air, a phantom heartbeat within this concrete tomb. It's as if the building itself is alive, its lifeblood a ghostly echo of the power that once surged through its veins. Footsteps echo through the empty corridors, their source unseen, their rhythm unsettling. Each step is a reminder of the countless people who once walked these halls, their presence now reduced to a mere echo. The sound is eerie, a ghostly reminder of the past. Shadows dance in the flickering light that filters through the grimy windows, taking on monstrous shapes that seem to watch and wait. The play of light and shadow creates an atmosphere of unease, as if the building itself is alive and aware of your presence. There's a palpable sense of dread that permeates this place, a feeling that something wicked lingers here. It's an intangible presence, a sense of foreboding that chills you to the bone. The very air seems to hum with malevolence, as if the building itself is warning you to leave. It's in the cold touch of the air on your skin, the unsettling silence that seems to amplify every creak and groan of the building. Each sound is magnified, echoing through the empty halls like a ghostly whisper. The silence is deafening, a stark contrast to the bustling activity that once filled this place. It's in the shadows that seem to writhe and twist, in the echoes that linger long after they should have faded. The building is a labyrinth of darkness and light, a place where reality and imagination blur. The shadows seem to have a life of their own, moving and shifting in ways that defy explanation. This, my friends, is no ordinary ruin. It is a place steeped in history and mystery, a monument to human ambition and the relentless march of time. Every corner holds a story, every shadow a secret waiting to be uncovered. This is a place where the veil between our world and the next has grown thin, a place where the laws of nature seem to bend and break. It's a realm where the past and present collide, where the boundaries of reality are blurred. Here, the impossible becomes possible, and the supernatural feels all too real. This is a place where the echoes of the past refuse to die. where the ghosts of scientific ambition linger, forever bound to the site of their undoing. It's a haunting reminder of the price of progress, a place where the dreams of the past continue to echo through the halls, whispering their secrets to those who dare to listen. They say that this facility isn't just haunted by the residue of whatever energies were unleashed here, but by something far more unsettling. A tormented soul, forever bound to the site of his demise, roams these halls. This soul is none other than Dr. Alistair Finch, a brilliant but reclusive physicist. Dr. Finch vanished without a trace during the Accelerator's final experiment, an event shrouded in mystery and fear. His disappearance left a void not just in the scientific community, but in the very fabric of this place. Some whisper that he was a victim of his own hubris, consumed by the very forces he sought to control. His ambition, they say, was his downfall. Others believe he stumbled upon something sinister, a truth too terrible to comprehend. Perhaps he unlocked a door to another dimension, or encountered an entity beyond our understanding. Whatever his fate, Dr. Finch's presence is said to linger within these decaying walls. His spirit, restless and tormented, is a constant reminder of the dangers of unchecked scientific exploration. Witnesses speak of a spectral figure, a tall, gaunt silhouette with haunted eyes that seem to burn with an unearthly light. These eyes, they say, are filled with a mixture of sorrow and rage. He's often seen in the control room, his spectral hand hovering over the dusty consoles, as if desperately trying to undo whatever calamity he unleashed. The sight is both tragic and terrifying. Some say they've heard his voice echoing through the empty corridors, a low, mournful whisper that speaks of equations and particles, of dimensions unseen and forces unknown. It's as if he's still trying to solve the mysteries that led to his doom. Others claim to have felt a sudden chill, a ghostly touch on their skin, as if Dr. Finch himself is reaching out from beyond the veil. This touch, they say, is a plea for help, a desperate attempt to connect with the living. But Dr. Finch isn't content to merely haunt the shadows. His presence is more than just a ghostly apparition. It's an active force within the facility. Reports of equipment mysteriously activating, lights flickering erratically, and alarms sounding without cause plague the facility. These disturbances are not random. They seem to follow a pattern, as if guided by an unseen hand. Some believe these are the desperate attempts of a trapped spirit to communicate, to warn others of the dangers that lie dormant within the Accelerator. Dr. Finch's ghost, it seems, is still trying to complete his final experiment, or perhaps to prevent another catastrophe. Chapter 3. The Cursed Experiment. The true horror of this place, however, lies not just in its ghostly inhabitant, but in the events that led to its abandonment. This facility was once a beacon of scientific progress, a place where the brightest minds gathered to push the boundaries of human knowledge. But ambition, as it often does, led to a series of decisions that would ultimately spell disaster. The whispers speak of a final, fateful experiment, a reckless attempt to peer beyond the veil of reality. It was an endeavor shrouded in secrecy, known only to a select few who were sworn to silence. The goal was to unlock the mysteries of the universe, to see what lay beyond the known dimensions. Dr. Finch, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, pushed the Accelerator beyond its limits, seeking to unlock the secrets of the universe. His colleagues warned him of the dangers, but he was undeterred. He believed that the potential rewards far outweighed the risks, that the knowledge gained would revolutionize our understanding of reality. But something went wrong, horribly wrong. The equipment, which had been meticulously calibrated, began to malfunction. Alarms blared, and the once orderly lab descended into chaos. Scientists scrambled to shut down the experiment, but it was too late. The air crackled with an unnatural energy. A blinding light engulfed the facility, and a wave of raw power surged through the Accelerator, tearing a rift in the very fabric of space-time. The energy was unlike anything they had ever encountered, a force that seemed to defy the laws of physics. The consequences were catastrophic. The explosion that followed was heard miles away, a deafening roar that signaled the end of the experiment. The facility was left in ruins, a testament to the hubris of those who dared to tamper with forces they did not fully understand. The facility was ravaged, its machinery twisted and melted, its very structure groaning under the strain of forces it was never meant to contain. And then, silence. The once bustling lab was now a scene of utter devastation, a place where the line between science and madness had been irrevocably crossed. The light faded, the hum of the accelerator died, and an eerie calm settled over the ravaged facility. The silence was deafening, a stark contrast to the chaos that had just unfolded. It was as if the building itself was holding its breath, waiting for the next disaster to strike, but the damage was done. The experiment had unleashed something that could not be contained, a force that now lingered in the shadows, waiting to strike again. The once proud facility was now a haunted shell, a place where the past and present seemed to collide in a never-ending nightmare. Something had seeped through that rift, something ancient and evil, something that now clung to the very walls of the accelerator, corrupting everything it touched. It was a presence that could be felt, but not seen, a malevolent force that seemed to feed on the fear and despair of those who dared to enter. The few who dared to venture back into the facility after the incident spoke of a chilling presence, a sense of overwhelming dread that permeated every inch of the building. They described an atmosphere so thick with fear that it was almost suffocating, a place where the very air seemed to whisper of doom. They described seeing things they couldn't explain, hearing voices whispering their names, feeling cold, unseen hands brush against their skin. It was as if the experiment had opened a door to another realm, a place where the rules of our world no longer applied. The experiment, it seems, had opened a door that could never be closed, unleashing a darkness that would forever haunt the halls of the particle accelerator. It was a darkness that seemed to have a life of its own, a malevolent force that thrived on the fear and suffering of those who dared to enter. The facility was abandoned, left to rot and decay, a chilling monument to the insatiable curiosity of man and the terrifying consequences of tampering with forces beyond our comprehension. It stands as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition, a place where the line between genius and madness was crossed with devastating consequences. And so, dear viewers, we conclude our journey into the heart of a haunted particle accelerator. The tales we've explored tonight serve as a chilling reminder that some doors are best left unopened, some knowledge too dangerous to seek. But the echoes of these stories linger, don't they? The next time you find yourself gazing upon a marvel of science, remember the shadows that lurk beneath the surface, the unseen forces that hum just beyond our perception. Until next time, my viewers, sleep well, if you can.